listen to what she said.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for your, then it's easy to see that this DJ be more than G. Can I get in where I fit in? Sitting, listen, let me conversate, better yet regulate. Shake the spot in my knot, may fade, cause I don't like.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Welcome, everyone, to Sacramento, California, to a sold-out crowd at the home of the Kings. And, of course, Zach LaVine. Team moving on here without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
4 on the clock. Vassell, no good. It's Rodman with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Wade is always in such attack mode that it's hard to guard him without fouling.
And both free throws good for Wade. Here's Fox. Murray outside. Right side, Fox. Outside for Murray. And a miss there on the triple. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Vassell. It's good from long range.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Outside Fox. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. For three, Murray. The rebound by Turner.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And then Wade slams it in.
Refusing to let anybody get in his way. That was a physical man's jam by Wade.
Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Rudd. Murray outside. And that time, also a missed shot. Ingram left side. Outside Turner. Here's Sohan. Back to Turner. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
They set the pick. Pass to Sohan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The 15-footer. Again, the Nuggets score.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Vassell. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Fox. Hasn't made one yet. And that one is good.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Here's Wade. Turner with the screen. Unloads. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Sabonis. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The kick out to Fox. Shoots over Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's Wade. Buries it down low. Wade's got 10 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. From deep, and Malik Monk hits the three. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Johnson outside. Here's Brown. Horford, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. They get the rebound. Sabonis. Back to Monk. Picked his pocket. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Right for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Monk's shot's good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Back to Wright. Denver passing it around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a three. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 17-point game. Miles with the screen. Monk, no one around him. And another three for Sacramento.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
In the corner, Horford with it. Back to Wright. Stolen by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On for three. Another three for Sacramento.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Watson. He takes it in. And good that time. Watson's got 4 this quarter.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
To the inside. Miles no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
The Kings trailed by 15. The drive by Mitchell. Monk. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Monk's got 14 points for the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Watson. Now Horford. The kick out to Wright. Watson for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Watson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 52 seconds left in the first half. And there's the drive. Good.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Right wing. Picked by Horford. There's the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Right side Horford. The three from Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often, going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Kings. And here is Murray. The three. Fox, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the basket by Vassell.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
They set the pick. Wade surveying the D. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Sohan.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Bucket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Murray outside. Out to the right wing. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Basket counts. I think Gomez has got his second bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Wade. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." He certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. To the right side. Here's Lyles. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Moving it up. Finished off the break. Sohan's got 7.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
And the Kings making a change here and pushing it up. Here's Denver. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 8 here in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Rodman gets it to go.
I like how selective Rodman is with his shots, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Payton with the screen. Wade for three. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Herter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
At the top of the key, Turner. Vassell with it. Shoots over Herter. No dice from the high post. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to
65.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, I like how self-assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either torches you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Ingram, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Off the left rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Fox. Pass to Murray. Now Ellis. He's covered by Ingram. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Brown. Rodman covering. Ingram outside. Pass to Wright. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Can't cash in from close range. Wide open look here for Murray. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the left side wing. Rodman sends a screen. Murray, good.
And love the focus for Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
Here's Ingram. The good-looking shot from the wing. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Murray for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Murray. Back to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Launches it. Horford with the rebound. Smooth sailing for Denver. Ingram deciding where to go with it. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Fox from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just look forget the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Dwayne Wade.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
The free throw drops for Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And it's Ingram missing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. For 3, Murray. They get it back. Ellis. Good D by Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner.
No te das cuenta, todos los premios tienen mi nombre como café de Starbucks. Yo no uso Travis, yo ando con las babos, los dolores de cabeza me hacen más fuerte side dog. Yo no ando con una side, yo ando con una side, por si acaso. Nah, yo no soy títere, mi amor, no me hagas caso. A mi mail le prometí a los 15 que jamás me iba a buscar un caso. Solté la libre y me fui a conquistar el mundo. Ni en el